Hello and welcome. Today I am in the Satisfactory S scenario that I've created, and I wanted to go over what production might look like for you in there, and then also the space elevator. So let's get right into it. So I'm here in the hub, and let me jump in this drone. And get a little look over the factory here. So I have the hub here, and then here is a power plant. This actually runs off of stone and uses the power cell discharger there. And found out that I could get a lot more stone if I dug down 200 meters and put my stone generator there, or resource node miner there. So getting a fair amount of stone and a fair amount of power. And then we got the pipelines here, and they're pulling in from four different nodes to get all the ore and ice coming into the factory. And then the goal of this factory is not just components, but it is to produce platinum and uranium. And you get platinum for making a proficient grinder and putting that in an awesome sink. And then you get uranium for making an elite grinder and putting that in an awesome sink. The elite grinder actually takes the platinum. So it's a whole lot of crafting, which was kind of what I was going for with this scenario, is a crafting challenge. And so an insane amount of refineries later, and 144 assemblers running, and a number of those have speed modules as I'm able to get more power shards. And I'm still not even quite keeping up with the max I could do on this. And yeah, this was massive. And I do need to be careful if I run like build and repair doing a lot at the same time. I do run into some lag problems with the conveyor network. But so far, so good. And then, so this is the platinum here. You can see an assembler cooking. I have all those on cooperative pretty much. So yeah, getting a nice amount of platinum now. And then I have 55 uranium. This comes very slowly. So pretty much after all this and running for quite some time, I have 55 uranium. But that's my goal, is to have enough to run a jump ship that will allow me to take on the Factorum. And so, yeah, this is the factory that feeds Project Assembly. And then we'll go over here to, so over that way is I think gold and silver. And then over here on the lake, we'll go and check out the, so these kind of cool, these are on different grids. And then this pipeline, I originally had a layover for the pipeline to give me the materials to build this set of coal plants, which are really ice miners, essentially. But this came out really good. Got one of the tractors down there. So then this all comes over here into the space elevator. And this thing is massive. This goes up over 40k into space, into zero gravity. It's so cool. And then this is my latest creation. This is a survival Satisfactory truck. I think it came out really good. I'm I'm liking them for just kind of parking at a job site sort of thing, and then it's got all the everything I need to keep going in it. And so on each side, these 3 of these go up, and 1 of them comes down. And they feed through these conveyors, pipelines that go all the way to the top. And kind of each layover looks a little something like this. It has the 4 connectors and the power line through the middle. And it goes all the way up there. we will die and respawn, and I'll show you. So I've really been focusing on getting the factory going. That took quite a bit of time, and then and get that producing, so that's producing in the background while I work on the space station. And I haven't really started on it much, but I'll show you what I have. Get an idea what we're working with up there. I kind of wanted to give people a feel of what it's like in this scenario, or what it could be like. Really, the only requirements is don't use solar or wind power. And if you want to, go for more of these Satisfactory vibes. And this mod set's pretty awesome. So now we're charging. Here's a closer look of the tractor. In each of these tractors, they have 2 build and repair units in them and 1 large container. So they're handy to just bring over to a project. Even if they're not the primary thing, they can help out with like a bunch of armor blocks or something. Let me drop my stuff off. I may install the teleport gateway mod in here. I just kind of wanted to get a feel for it without it. It's a mod that I made that lets you set up teleports anywhere. But for now, backspacing. So there's a hub, there's that truck I showed you at the bottom of the hub, of the space elevator, and then Project Space. Space Assembly. And so here we are. I'm not afraid of heights, but even this creeps me out sometimes. Just looking down. But we are out of gravity, and we're up in space. And you start the scenario, and all you have is this base right here. That's the survival kit, and that's really it. And so I added those extra coal plants on the lakes, and that's wired to this. So now I have plenty of extra electricity up here as needed. And then I started that pipeline that sends things up, and so I can get all the components I need up here to start building. Made a build and repair, added an O2 gen, oxygen and hydrogen tank, sent a little bit of ice up. And then I also added an antenna to this and the base, and the production base, because I actually don't have them connected on the same grid. I could, but I don't. And so I can turn on this antenna, and I can remote into the base, and I can transfer things to the container. So pretty much I can call material from up here. And so actually let's do that. So I'm gonna go to the terminal, and then I called my container to lake, and let's send some gravity components. I have a prep container and an actual container. And let's send 10. And actually has a layover too. And there we go, 5 and 10. And so I just remotely sent up something up the elevator. And actually, there are a couple spots that I could reduce the layovers and containers and have it even faster. Um, so yeah, this is the beginning of the space station, and then some sort of ship so that I can go take on those unidentified signals and bring back some prototech, preferably a prototech refinery, because that's the only way to get extra yield. um, so that would be pretty awesome. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tour and adventure in the Satisfactory scenario. Link down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.